Chicken patties, 99 cents each. Sauce, 20 cents. Only McDonald's don't charge for the sauce. So $2.16 after tax. I got ranch this time. It says Mets. Mets. Yeah, that's the top one. So it's I always thought that logo was very stupid looking. I'm not as stupid as using the American flag. That's stupid too. Excuse me. That's not funny. Do I have anything nice to say? Sure I do. But, it's like, can I spit with a 15 mile per hour to 100 mile per hour gust in my face? No. Wow, this coffee is very light. Feels very light. I used my points to get the coffee. $2.38. $2. $2.30. $2.30. And that's McDonald's. And then the state is 1. And the state is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. Very bad. Not that was about something else. Alright. That's what you wish for, that's what they kept telling me. That's what you wish for. I said, what do you mean? I wish for good things. So that's what you wish for. I said, I want to be a famous guitar player. Yeah, but they didn't tell me the whole story. That to be a famous guitar player that gets paid money to play guitar, you have to be a sucker and a fool and a sellout. I didn't know that. I was a little boy. They said, you want to be a fireman, police officer, an astronaut, or a rock and roll guitar player? I was like, astronaut, of course. The hell I look like. But as I matured, I said, well, it's freaking dangerous. I better pick something slightly less dangerous. was cold. Now I'm not. Cold feeling. I was cold feeling. I am of gold. Janet would say that piece is too big. Too light. Even too large. Didn't chew it long enough. Black coffee with 3 milks. No sugar. You want some sugar. God forgive me now. Protect them. All these things that propel us and make us think faster and speak faster and eat faster, move faster. While at the same time, other people take it to the other extreme. It's also not balanced, humorous, or good. It's becoming near impossible for me to do what I need to do physically in the world. It's not my fault. Not quite what I meant to say. A lot of pressure in the air. Bad pressure. Bad pressure. What makes it bad? What you say was bad? You. You and that question. It's really hard for me to roll my neck around because all the accidents on purposes. I was going to say on accidents. On purposes that happen. And I always want that feel under your testicles and your anus. And they make comments about it. I'm not going to repeat that. They're not even words. Slang language. That's why they call it innuendo. Oh yeah, is that what it's called? Innuendo? What's the difference? Right, they didn't use the possessive. They didn't speak in proper English. That's the difference. Brain freeze from mental asylum. Wasn't an asylum. A lot of people were killed in those places. I was left alone there too, even as a child. That's what she would say. I'm gonna go with that. I can't so I'm in a hurry. I have to hurry up and live. I have to find my children that are missing that I forget about every day. And then I remember every day. Parasites. Parasites. All they want to do is feel up under your ball sack. Because that's what they were taught. That's what people did to them. So that's what they do to others. They want to experience you looking at something. They want to experience you tasting something. They don't want to experience their own self because they were taught to be a parasite. Psychic touching, psychic abuses. That's not psychic. Psychic means encompassing the whole understanding, the whole thought process. That doesn't even encompass a part of it. It's abuse. It's a perversion. No, thank you. I mean, yes, thank you. Also, blessed be to God. Amen. Oh, yeah, that was it, right. Careful what you wish for, they said. They want to be psychic. They want to be very, very psychic. That's like saying I want to go skydiving without a parachute. That's like inviting over guests before the house is even built to sleep over and have dinner when there is none. Down in Newburgh, police car going by, I couldn't tell. It wasn't normal. Not normal. Yep. When they walk down, turn like this, they can see the skull inside. You know, they call it different what I am. No, it's not. This is what you is. Unless you want. That's up to you.
Does someone have a Hyundai in the no parking spot?
Yes. The parking in the no parking spot.
one day, an old dog who had worms and ringwald, ticks, I threw that in there, and ticks, and parasites and fleas, and mites. He walks by the old spring water, and it doesn't have any plants in it. It's all orange rocks. It's minerally and it's cold. Iron, iron. And he says, I think if I jump in there, I might feel better. So he jumps in there and gets out and does what a dog does and shakes himself off. All of the ticks and the ringworms and the parasites and the fleas and the mites and the things that were infecting him fall off onto the ground. And they look up at him. And he looks down at them because they're on the ground. And they said, hold on a minute. It's not a story. I mean, it's not a joke. It's a true story. It's a true story. It's not a joke. All right. So now all these parasites fell off this dog. He looks up. I mean, they look up. No, I'm telling the story wrong. They look up at him. Yep, there goes multiple police. 2 police cars. Yeah. Just jumped to my story. Hold on a second. I might have to start over. All right, so the parasites look up at him and he looks down at them and they say, we're not your friend anymore. But do you hear what the dog says? Hold on a minute. Right, you would think he's going to say, y'all were never my friends, right? Right. Hold on. So parasites look up at the dog and they say, we're not your friend anymore. And they're all cold and shivering on the ground with that crystal clean iron spring water on them. And they all fell off of the dog. The poor old dog feels much better. And he looks down at them and they look up and they say, we're not your friend anymore. And the dog says, oh. He walks away. That's it. That's the whole story. I hope you learned something. I sure did. Never trust parasites that claim to be your friend. And don't lend them money. Because they're not only not going to pay it back, but they're going to try to get the rest. I added that part. It's not even part of the story. Don't let me ruin the story. The story is fine how it is. Anyway, that's one that you can tell your children's children someday, but the problem is they're not going to know what a parasite is. They're going to be like, Daddy, what's a parasite? I'll be like, well, it was this thing that and it would, never mind. Daddy, what's hatred? Well, it was, never mind. Daddy, what's poverty? Well, it used to, oh, just enjoy your ice cream. Oh, he comes his car. You put a second feel right on your forehead. No. Parasites that are your friends. Parasites that are your friends. Yeah, he says, I'm the one. You're the one. I always knew you were the one. That I need to feed on and suck on. Fuck that. Sorry, Jesus. Well, now he's going to parade around and make his presence known. So who used to be your parasite? Now you reject me? Yes, I do. Oh, you want my ball sack? No. Let me think about it. No. Thank you for letting me. Dr. and he. What's that? Some people are doctors that do care about people. But nothing is as good as good vibrations. Mechanically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, chemically, sexually. Come on, man. They know what to do. How do you think all these babies got here? Let's not go there, please. Neither. The parasites, they sit on the embankment. I know people are not parasites, but they are. Right? If they are, they are. It's parabolic. It's a parable. It's a metaphorical metaphor. What a bahar I see, or a not so bahar I see, or a scribe, or a not so scribe. What an incorrect palabra of NDPJ. Abormento. Maduro. What do I look like? Chris Gringo? Right, the guy said this podcast or this live stream is goated. This audience is goated. Ed. Takes one to know one. Bottom feeders. I love y'all so much. You suck. So do I. This guy doesn't know how he's going to go on without me. Well, he'll have to start parasiting his own self if he can find anything to eat. Not brain. There might be something in there. Maybe from his childhood, before he gave up on being a human being. Maybe something back before he was abused or somewhere in between being abused. I don't remember that it's natural and normal. Not somebody's fault if they're abused. Sometimes it's not even somebody's fault if they take being abused as an excuse to abuse. I don't have any excuses. I'm a loser, a sucker, a bottom feeder, a scum, a bum, a reject. Whatever you say I am. No, not you. I'm just grossly generalizing. I don't say that about you either. You used to be so cute when you were little. Oh, good. I was reading minds. Oh, it's magical. It's a thing. Wow. Wow. Look, I'm eating. Wow. Look, I have a hand. Wow. Some people don't. Use it skillfully. Only puts out the hints. Is that what you think? Down your son. Calls him son, right? You noticed that, right? Doesn't look like his dad. Not that much. Maybe I just look closer. I didn't really notice. Of the LA Russos. Well, right, it'd be Russo. Exactly. Russo would be R-U-S-O. This is Russo. And allowed. A-L-L-O-W-B. Or ow, Ed. Ow, Ed, ow. I don't know. What I think I'm spend my time looking for stupid stuff that doesn't matter. The sign said not allowed. No baby carriages, no skateboards, no rollerblades. Actually, it didn't say no baby carriages. I was going to add that. To the sign. I said, no, don't do that. There's enough people who will. Don't do it. It's not mature. No humans, no babies, no breathing, no thinking aloud. No skateboarding on the police station. Are you kidding me? It's a place of business. Well, there's only one thing I'm good at. That's right. I was trying to think of the word, but you got it. You got it before I did. That's right. You can post it if you want to. Stumbling. Exactly. That's all I'm good at. I'm good at stumbling. I'm skilled at stumbling. That's all I've done my whole life is stumble, bumble, and bungle in the jungle. Gotta be useful for something. Gotta be some application that could be useful for. Comedy? No. Do I look funny? I mean, do I make you laugh? Do I make you laugh or do you want to laugh? Because I would like to laugh too, actually, sometimes. Problem is, most of it isn't funny. I take it as a compliment what that guy said to me. He said, "You're not funny." I was a little boy, you know. Oh, it's a whole story? Well, I'll tell it again for those who didn't hear it. I was sitting on the red stained steps of that back porch at 669 South Street. facing toward the river on South Street. Maybe I was standing in the grass and he was sitting on the steps. It's a little blurry. The details aren't important. To be determined. He says, you gotta pick something. I said, what do you mean? He said, when you grow up, you have to pick something. What do you mean, now? Yeah, you gotta decide what you're gonna be. You be like a policeman, or, a school teacher, or, yeah, you gotta pick. I said, well, right now? Yes, you have to choose right now. I said, well, maybe like the guy on TV that makes people laugh. I don't think I knew the word comedian. He said, you mean a comedian? Yeah. He said, you gotta be funny for that. I was like, I am funny. He's like, no, you're not. True story. I thought about that my whole life, except when I forgot. They always look for me. And then when they find me, they nod to me. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Get out of here. Just touch that little girl on his nipple. That shit fucking angers me, dude. Oh, you got a little juice there. Let me wipe it for you. Fucker. Now, I'm not saying do something. Because obviously not with her. Or not doing it now. The world is filled with troubles. But don't sit here and molest your daughter and then come in and salute me like you're my fucking friend. Because you're not. Unless you are. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest you be like him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest SOS. Study will show you myself approved. Oh, he just made a fist at me like, oh, you want to say something about me? Oh, yeah? Let's punch your door out. Fucker. Enjoy your breakfast. That's all I have to say is enjoy your breakfast. Gift of the gods. Gift of the gods who died as human beings to provide for the rest of the gods who would rather be a god than a human being. Thank you also. And thanks be to God. Thank you. Amen. And the Lord of Lords. Thank you. Somebody's preaching in their brain out there. Come in. I mean, maintain radio silence. I don't want to have psychic conversations with people. I don't even want to have conversations verbally about most of this crap. They're like, it is him. Everyone to Newburgh. Let's go. Oops. Oh, you think this is funny? You took my LCNI. I'm gonna beat you up. And it hurts. But that's stupid. Oh, he looks very worried now. You want to be psychic. You want to be a psychic. You want to be a psychic, you have to start with yourself. He's still waving at me like he's just random. Came in here to see about me, wiggling his ball sack around. I don't play with little girls' nipples. But if I had a wife, I might give her a little kiss on the cheek. You think that's funny? You're sick. Frankie, is that you? I'm cleaning a knife. See what they did to us? See what they're trying to do to us? Right? It's like the relay torchbearers of the generations, right? Who does that? I'm not carrying that crap again. To the cross again and again. He says, I said, I'm not Jesus. He goes, oh, you're Jesus' cousin. I said, everybody in Newburgh is Jesus' cousin, even the brown people. Well, what's your point? That's like me saying, I once knew Jimi Hendrix slightly, but I suck on guitar. So does he. The difference is he would laugh at that. Maybe not now. Maybe he'd be like, no, he would laugh. How could you not laugh at that? Put it in context. I'm very immature for my age. Very immature for my size.
Sorry, refill?
Probably doesn't suck anymore. He's probably pretty great on that thing. Pushing buttons on a board with the wire on it. He's probably pretty skilled at that. As skilled as that guy with the 2 wooden sticks beating on them circles. Real skill, you know what I mean? Right, from the video, exactly. You thought about the time, you kind of blew my mind. Well, I did. Ay, 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 a pizza pie, a pizza pie, pizza pie. Sure, I'll have a pie, is it? Pie. Pizza. P-E-E-T-S-A. Pizza. Could use it in a sentence. Give me a keg of beer. You think that's funny? Why? Because you know those random references? It's ironic. 7 times the silver is purified in the fire, and the dross is brought to the surface. And then it's clean enough. It's still not pure. This guy's out here explaining the mystery of the universe to the nicest girl in here. Uh-oh, she smokes. Oh my God, she's Valentina's niece. Oh my God, I love oh my God. Sorry, oh my God. I almost took your name in vain. And I'll put it back. Not in vain.
Thank you. It's super soft. Oh my goodness. I never dog can do that. I know. You're so cool sometimes. You know, I love dogs.
His complaint is about me. But when he was cleaning that juice, he was going like that on her nipple. But his complaint is about me. Yeah, they set up a vantage. I'm going to let it slide. No, I'm not going to let it slide, but I'm going to ignore it. Right? To clean. Oh, I've done a lot of wrong things in my life. What? I'll have to get back to you. I'm not sure. Kind of go into categories. Whilst hypnotized, whilst psychically driven in the occult, whilst drugged, whilst provoked, whilst antagonized, whilst sleep deprived, whilst being radio controlled with sonic radiation. A lot of categories. Maybe we're better off working out our own salvation with fear and trembling. But, you know, I can't protect my children. According to the lady from Snap, I can't have my children because I can't provide for them like she can. According to that other guy, I can't have my children because I can't protect them. Well, they're both right, but that's not correct. Why I cannot have my children? I can have my children because people are liars, and they're dangerous, and they protect liars who protect people who molest children, who do not relent of it, who do not change their ways, who do not repent, who are not sorry for it, who think it's fucking funny.
How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm sorry I missed you in the phone the other day.
Self-defense is not an offense.
Yeah, I always ask it, like you're gonna be there, so no matter what it is wrong.
Well, there was always that thing, you know, it says finish him.
You know what it is.
And then he could, you know, push this combination of buttons and it would give him some flowers instead.
I don't know that.
How you doing, bud?
Okay.
Yeah.
But this one,
What the heck?
oh yeah. No, yeah.
Good, good.
Drums are better than guitar.
Oh, I love playing drums.
You don't have to know anything.
You know how to carry a beat, that's all. And listen to your basses. That's what I did.
Who was Donnie told me? He said, you know how you know when the drum set is perfectly level? I said, how? He said, the drool comes out both sides of the drummer's mouth.
It's good like that.
It is a good one.
That's a good music analogy. That's pretty funny. I love playing drums, bro. Oh
So
my
do
God.
I like playing drums a
You
lot.
play guitar, right?
Yeah, but I like drums a lot.
Drums, I get so into it. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like the fact that when I'm playing, I played in a band for a little while, and we just go to like bars and play, you know, open mic nights and stuff like that. And there was this is probably 10 years ago, a little longer, where Target is, where IHOP is right now.
Yeah.
It used to be a restaurant.
Yeah.
And Tuesday
Park and
night,
whistle.
was that? Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
After on Tuesday nights, they
It
had,
was Pizza Hut before that.
yep, exactly.
Right.
Tuesday nights they would have open mic night,
Yep.
and in the back room, in the back. We went on Tuesday night. We played. They let you play 3 songs, and we did Rage Against the Machine, the band Bush. I can't remember what else.
What song did I miss?
Glycerine.
Listening. What is that about?
Who knows? It sounds great. And we were the greatest thing about the guys I was playing with, the bassist and the guitarist. Literally, I worked with them. I was a chef at the Pelican Club, the golf course.
Yeah.
They had just picked up guitars and bass. And,
Oh, you're talking about
and
David
learned how to play.
David Salazar.
and,
That's who the bass player is?
No, his name was, this was Scott. His first name was Scott.
Oh, David was the chef at Paddington Club when I knew about it.
And they picked it up, and they both learned how to read music. And let me tell you something. Within 6 months, I didn't know them that this, but they said within 6 months they were both kicking ass. And the guitarist, holy shit, he was from Colombia, Spanish Colombian guy. He picked that up like it was amazing to watch.
Spanish Colombian?
Colombian, yep.
Wow.
His name was Pedro.
Eclectic.
Let me tell you,
With a Mexican name.
he was excellent, and he did that guitar. He learned all the pedals, and when you play Rage Against the Machine, there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
We learned how to do that. Yeah, we did the.
Why?
We did Testify also by Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
That was a hard one because I sang too.
I never
It was
heard-
hard to sing.
I never heard that one.
Oh, great.
Oh, wait, that's the one. What's the other one you did?
Bulls on Parade, which
Oh.
is an easy one. That's an easy one. Yeah. Let's down the drums.
Which is the one that says some of those who are in forces?
Are the ones that burn crosses.
Yeah,
Those who
which
work
one?
forces.
Yeah, what's that one?
Those that work forces. Oh, let's see. That's we did that. We didn't play that one out. We played that in the
Oh,
garage.
that's a third song.
That's a great song. We did a lot of Rage Against the Machine.
Wow, all
We
those
did some old stuff. We did a lot of Nirvana.
Yeah, I like some of it.
Nirvana was good. Smells Like Teen Spirit was a good one.
Ah,
I was good. I sang really good. I almost sounded like the singers. I was, shot around the car my whole life and singing, to back up, to the songs.
yeah.
And we did a lot of Metallica. That was probably the most we did, Metallica.
Mm.
And that was just, and everybody,
Down by law,
You do-
challenge liberty.
that was a great album.
Witch hunt riding through shortest straw has been pulled
For
for
me.
you.
Pulled for me.
For me, amen.
Has been pulled for you.
Would you like to exchange, we'll trade the short straw for a slightly longer one? Oh, no.
Shortest straw, challenge liberty, down by law, living
Infamy, yeah. Down by law,
That album was so good. And Justice for All, holy mackerel! Remember that one?
barely. That's the
It
only
was,
part
it
I
was
remember.
obviously it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
I said, what's really fantastic?
What's that one?
No, I'm thinking of, remember at the end of the modern Twilight Zone movie? The guy goes, want to see something really scary?
Oh yeah, was that really scary?
Want to know what's really fantastic?
You know, it's funny you said. It's so ironic you said that. I was watching probably 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was watching what was it? Sci-Fi Channel, and late at night they have the old Twilight Zones.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nice.
20,000, the one 20,000 feet
Yeah.
with William Shatner.
The Glenn one.
There's someone on the wing. Something. So good. So good.
The younger William Shatner. The younger doppelganger.
Yeah, he was good.
Shatner. He's not.
There was so many famous people.
You got a Costner. You got a Shatner.
Shatner, Costner.
Oh boy.
Jim Carrey did the greatest impression of him.
Uriner.
But I used to watch it a lot. And the amount of famous people that were on that show is unreal. Unbelievable. There was one with the jock, and he wanted to win all the races. Mickey Rooney. Yeah.
Mickey Rooney is a jockey?
Well, on the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Oh, he was skinnier then.
He was younger too.
Yeah. Oh, the younger doppelganger. Yeah, there was an Art Carney one on the
Oh yeah,
website.
the Christmas one, right?
Yeah, he's Santa.
That was great.
Drunk Santa. Yeah.
That was a wonderful one. Yeah.
Well, I barely remember it, but the one I remember is the psychic one.
The psychic one. There was a couple. There was many of those. Though.
No, the one where he flicks a quarter in the box for the newspaper and it goes, wow, look at that, bud. That coin stood straight up.
Oh, it was standing up. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, what was it? There was a couple. We just had it.
That All-Seeing Eye when he was in the military experiment and they were watching him in the town.
Yes, yes.
It was all
And
along.
the people that drive it, they had the what you call it, the horse and the cart. They were going through the desert, and the one guy left, and he found a city, a modern city.
Yeah, there was no horse and cart.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh, that's a different one. That's a different one. I'm thinking the one with the gold.
No, that was a good one too with the three
Yeah.
guys.
And they go, why
The
would this guy be walking through the desert with all this gold when we can make it so easily?
Yeah. It was even the gold they wanted, right? It was something.
No, they went through time.
Yeah, like a tie. Yeah.
They got frozen in his cryo chamber, and when they woke up, and then they ended up
Right.
killing
Yeah.
his partner to get the rest of his gold.
100%.
Yeah. That,
Yeah, there was.
I mean, the morality behind it, and then the one like where they're in the town where you can't eat any of the food because it's radioactive.
Yep. Yep.
And they won't listen to the master, which turns out to be a computer telling them don't eat the food. You know.
What's weird about that show is a lot of the stuff that was on that show, which was science fiction, is literally real now.
Metaphorically.
Literally real.
Well, it's real then too.
Well, but it was only an idea back then.
Well, to-
now it's real.
To the people that they were first showing the TV show.
That's crazy.
The Island of Lost Toys, the land that time forgot.
Yes, yes.
You know, the neighboring towns had chariots of iron.
A lot of there was a couple of them with the aliens that were really good.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Oh, there
Cookbook.
was so many. Though.
It's a cookbook. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
No, that was
That was a good one.
that was a bad
That was
one.
an
That
it was,
scared
some of them was like, wow, they're actually showing this on TV.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Oh, the other one with the aliens was the teenagers that came down to the town and they were surveilling people.
Oh, they were acting like they had the leather jacket.
Yeah,
on?
they were acting like a bike gang
Wow,
or
it's nice to
whatever.
talk to somebody who knows about that stuff.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of that old stuff.
What was
Really,
the other
it
one?
really wasn't that old.
The Outer Limits. That was another good show.
I never watched it.
You didn't watch that?
Nope. I used to.
Some of it was good.
It used to come on, you know, say the Outer Limits, and I would go and
Really?
I'd fall asleep
Some of
every,
it was pretty damn
every
good.
time.
But they couldn't compete with
Honeymooners.
the Honey. I was just going to bring that up. I swear.
Oh,
I
man.
swear.
What was it? One? I still can't find it, and I'm surprised nobody has it under this search. Ralph Cramden does a suicide flip. Remember that? Suicide flip onto his back.
No.
It's
He
called
did.
It's a front flip where you're
I'm
laying
sure it was him who did it too.
right on his back, and I mean he was a heavy guy.
I know that. You know, but he was a circus guy, you know.
I know, but why is that? Why can't I find that search? It's like you would think that would pop right up.
Something like that should.
Yeah, because that's like a 300-pound man doing a suicide flip onto his
They
back.
said when he was young, he was very agile. Well, because he
Well, he
was in the
was.
circus, he did a vaudeville, all that stuff, you
He
know.
was. You don't want to mess with a fat guy with suicide flip onto his back. I survive, you know.
That's not a saying to you very often.
Yeah, I mean he
Don't
did
mess with a fat guy
right
with
on
suicide.
stage. I was like, wow, look at
Yeah,
that.
you're absolutely 100%
But
correct.
what episode was that? I don't know.
I don't remember what it was, but I know what you're talking
It
about.
said it was my aching back. I was like, no, that's not in that
No,
episode.
no.
I don't know where it is.
You know what's great about that show?
What?
It was very real.
Yeah.
You know, it really was.
Yeah.
Like the stuff they talked about and everything.
Yep.
And the wife was just spot on.
Yeah.
Spot
He
on.
used to open her up to those gigs. He'd give her the opportunity, and then he'd sit there and go,
But it was always the end of every show. They
yeah, he said,
they
I'm the,
kiss each other.
I'm the captain. You understand? This is my ship. I'm the captain.
You're the first mate.
Yeah, and he goes, where are you going? She goes, retiring to the poop deck, sir. So this big wind blows over.
It's like, you don't know port. You don't know the difference between port and stern. It's like port's a wine, and stern is the thing that's bone that's right here.
I know, remember that one. Remember though when they were on the table and they were about to drink the grape juice, and he goes, clear the field. And he started to laugh. He goes, clear the field. Clear the field. Oh boy.
What's up, bud?
So appropriate for the time, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, in context, because you know people were fighting, arguing, families were dysfunctional.
That was every single week.
Yeah, it was necessary. You know?
But I saw a thing. I think it might have been on TV or on YouTube, whatever. About how many people watch that every week. It was unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. 80 million people. Like that's how many people had television. So everybody that had a television watched that show. Everybody.
Wow. 80 million.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I didn't know there
That's
was.
shocking, isn't it?
I didn't know there was.
Yeah,
that
well,
much.
at their peak, they had 80 million. I think, oh, you know what? It was actually a show about the honeymooners on Channel 11. A couple of years ago, I watched it, and there were so many things that happened on that show. They said that were first for television. You know, about the things they talked
Well,
about.
the camera
topics
thing,
and
the camera
stuff.
thing was a big one too.
Yeah.
Panning the cameras, and switching
Cam,
cameras.
yeah, the panning, right?
Push camera 1, camera 2,
Yeah.
camera or fade or whatever. Yeah. What was another good episode? Some of them-
Did you know that the honeymooners started out on was it the Jack Benny show as a skit?
yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He
it was
did
a-
a couple things. A
yeah,
television.
it was a skit.
Reginald.
Yeah.
Reggie.
But the Jack Benny show,
Yep.
and it became so popular. People were
He was-
writing in.
He was a carpet guy.
Yep.
He was a television repairman.
Television repairman. Yeah.
Yeah. Reggie was the rock and roll guy with the guitar and the leather
Yeah,
jacket.
the thing about the honeymooners on that show though is people wrote in and said they wanted to see more of that.
I
And
thought
it got,
that
it got to be more and more and more. But they were going to make a show out of this.
I
And
thought
they're
that came after
what's that?
because I didn't see that until after the.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Or maybe it came after.
Yeah, I found out a lot about that. Yeah.
Sometimes people
I
do that.
love history television.
Sometimes people do that.
What's that?
They'll say, "Oh, the history of this band was such," and they'll insert something that was never really there
Fake.
before.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I like the history of how things started and things like that. They were like a little blip on a show, and all of a sudden, 6 years later, they're super world famous. Like, wow, you know, that happens with all these bands nowadays that suck.
Yeah.
And
Jimi Hendrix band.
boy bands and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like Jimi Hendrix band.
Jimi Hendrix, oh, love it, love it.
Well, you can't love it. You can love him though.
Love them,
Love them exactly. Thank you.
love them all.
Love the doppelgangers. Even the fruity ones.
There was a show last night on, I can't remember what it was about. It was about the Doors. And it was about Jim Morrison's relationship with his father. He became who he was because he was rebelling against his father because his father was in the military. And he had a lot to do with Vietnam, his father.
Wow.
He was a big rig. And there was this theory that they said that Jim Morrison's father started the Vietnam War. And I wanted like, how could one person like that start? But it had something to do with his rank. He wanted to quit the military. They wouldn't let him because he wanted to have a relationship with Jim. But the military wouldn't let him, so he had to serve 5 extra years. And in those 5 years, near the end, Jim died, and he never got a chance to tell him he loved him and he was sorry. It was crazy shit.
Yeah, it's horrible. I didn't catch all of it, but that's horrible.
Yeah,
War is horrible.
war is bad.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, but his big thing was rebelling against his
If we
father.
would do the spiritual war
Yeah,
without machines, without calculating.
use your words, my God.
Yeah, well, if we do that, then we can avoid the physical war. Always.
Look at like the Middle East and all that other stuff. That it's never going to end because it's a religious war. It's about religion and territory. It's never going to end.
Never say never,
Well,
except for now.
not in our
Or
lifetime.
later you will.
It's been going on for over 2,000 years.
Later you're going to be like, holy,
2,000 years. Come on.
holy wars,
You know what's funny? I was talking to my mother the night before last,
unholy war.
and I remember the day of the bicentennial, July 4th, 1976.
Good movie, by the way, Bicentennial Man.
Who's in that?
One of the Robin Williams doppelgangers.
Who?
One of them. Robin Williams. One of them.
I'm trying to
He's a
think.
robot.
Yes.
But go on, you're going to say.
No, I'm sorry.
Bicentennial.
The day of the bicentennial, I remember
The
that
day the
day.
earth was built.
I was 5 years old. We were upstate in Screw Lake, and they had some kind of fireworks show at the place. And it's funny how you can remember. I was only 5, you know, and I remember that day like it was literally like it was yesterday. I remember sitting in the back of the truck and watching the fireworks. And my mother had bought me at the little general store, looked like something from the 1800s.
Yeah.
One of those big lollipops, a big brown, you know, the thing, suckers. And my 2 sisters were there, and it was horrible because it was up there at the time of the year in July. So many gnats, you know, the black bugs. Oh, it was so
Stuck
bad.
all over your lollipop.
Yeah, they actually were. But you had to wear nets on your, you know, the nets on your face.
wow.
They're like, you know, like, but I remember it, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, that was 50 years ago. This coming year.
You don't look it.
I'll be 55 in January.
Clocks are wrong.
Which time?
Well, time is time, and your time has its news.
That's funny when you said that. Time is time.
That's good music.
Yeah.
I like that music. They got spam.
All the band, yes.
The whole album, Fragile. I like that
Yeah.
music a lot.
They came out with an album in '82. I can't remember what name it was, but it was really good.
Fragile.
Was it Fragile? 1982.
Well, according to the clock, it would have been the one owner of a lonesome heart, much better than.
Owner of a lonely heart.
Yeah, and they use those horn blasts in there.
Yeah. I didn't know they had 6 guitars in their band.
Now I listened to that. That sounds like an octave up effect
Yeah.
with a tight slapback delay on it. That's why that guitar sounds so weird to me.
Yeah.
That guitar solo.
They were really, yes, they were one of the first bands to start trying different things with the mixing and with the synthesizers. And what's that thing they do with the voice to make the voice sound better?
Falsetto.
No, the
Gargling.
auto-tune. I'm talking about auto-tune. They used something like auto-tune back then. And it was a lot of it was on that album. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it was 82. I remember where I was living at the time.
I wanted the album with the baby with the cigarettes on it, and they were like, "Absolutely not! You have to stay. You have to stay here in this mental asylum and be killed and murdered, and you can't have the album with the baby on it and smoking cigarettes." I'm like, "Why? Because he's smoking cigarettes and it's a baby."
It's an album. It's like, oh my gosh.
I
My mother didn't give it.
I like that guitar playing though.
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen guitar playing, as they call it.
I liked. I remember the first time I heard the band Queen. Oh man.
Green?
Yeah, I loved it.
Never heard of them.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I haven't. I really haven't. Green?
Queen.
Oh, Queen. Oh, those guys. Yeah. You know, I saw a little documentary thing where they were talking about when they recorded, they were swinging the guitar amp like a tether ball
Yeah, that was in the movie.
from a rope. Yeah.
That was in the
And
movie.
I only, like every movie, I only saw part of it and I fell
Right.
asleep.
Phenomenal though.
Yeah, and they had change on the bass drum, and every time
Yeah,
you hit that bass,
same thing.
the floor tom, it would go shh.
Yeah, that was that stuff they were using on their first, and the people loved it. They loved
Yeah, but you
it.
also
If it wasn't for Freddie Mercury, they wouldn't have been what they were.
it's also a watermark. You can't sonically steal those bed tracks and cover them up because those sounds are always going to be in there
Yeah.
that are very unique to any other music.
He was so ahead of his time as far as what people weren't doing. He was like, I'm gonna do it, and it all worked. They took a lot of chances too with their music.
He really had a great
They
voice.
played for themselves what they loved. They weren't doing what they thought people
I
were gonna
shouldn't
love.
say had. He really has a great voice.
Yeah, has.
Yeah, amen.
That's a good thing about people who pass away that are artists, whatever. They're always alive.
Some of them fake their death, but some are zombies.
Yeah, right.
Some bees.
Some
Some don't.
I mean, that guy walks a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice guy. Nice
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He never says anything to me.
No, it's just
I get along just fine with him.
that's perfect. But hey, you're a good conversationalist. You can talk about anything.
Well, we're musicians. Give you something to play drums to.
Yeah. I remember when I first started learning, I didn't know, that you gotta hit the bass drum when you do cymbals and stuff. And before I started teaching myself, and I was trying to play along to the music on the radio and stuff. I'm like, it doesn't sound anything like that. So my mother had her boyfriend. He was kind of into music a little bit. He showed me you gotta hit the bass drum when you hit a cymbal.
Yeah.
That's where you get,
Oh, yeah, that's what Andy
vibrato.
showed me. Yeah.
And once I learned that little piece,
Well, it gives you
once that little,
impression.
yeah.
Punch.
once I got that little bit of information, totally different.
And then you did the whole drum solo on the cymbals.
Yeah, at one point I never had really expensive drum stuff, but I had good, enough to make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
And it became, that's all I thought about for a while. Once I got the drum sets and started playing and learning, understanding it, that's all I would think about. I'd be at work thinking, I can't wait to get home and play. And then I found people that had guitars. And let me tell you,
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Oh my God. I look so forward to going to band practice. I'm so forward to, learning a new song.
Yeah.
It was just phenomenal.
Well,
I really, really enjoyed it.
the problem
I missed
is,
it too because I don't do it anymore.
I like it when the drummer's got his own ideas and he's not waiting to see what the guitar player plays to play
Yeah.
along with it. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because that's what I was saying earlier. If you have a good bass player
Mhm.
or a good drummer,
Mhm. And a good guitar player.
yeah, but
They all put ideas. in.
exactly.
Exactly.
But I will listen to it when I'm doing the drums and if something goes wrong, I'll listen to the bass guy because he would always help me out. He always look at me like,
Yeah.
3/4, 3/4, 7/8.
And then the guitar player looks over and goes, "Hey, look
What are you doing? I'm here too.
He's like, "I run the show. I'm the band leader, and I'm the worst musician in the band." That's funny. I'm the guy that makes all the sound effects or the noise. It is true though.
That's a good point.
The guitar player does everything. He gets away with it all. He gets away with everything, and he's the worst. He's the worst musician in the band.
It was cool the way we did it because, like I said, none of us were trained. You know, we all learned on our own.
No formal training.
And, but the guitarist, man, every time he played, he had learned something new. And I was like, how did you learn so fast? You learned how to read the music really quick. I don't know how he did it, you know, and every week, new song. He goes, I've been doing this.
Maybe tablature or something.
It's unbelievable. Like,
I can't.
I didn't have it in me, you know.
I can't read music. I mean,
I get a little
I
bit,
know
a
how.
little bit.
Yeah, A, D, G, B, E. But
Exactly. Well, I don't know what
never-
it sounds like.
I never, yeah, no, thank you. I'll do it that. It's safer. That way you don't get inducted into a ceremony or something. A fraternal
It's going through my hands,
organization.
right.
A fraternal organization. And you never know who's in the outhouse.
Right. It's funny that that's why like every 20 minutes I put.
I know.
I do.
What a
I have
blessing.
German flu. I'm a German flu.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I do.
It's good to be.
I fear germs.
I got
But yeah, like you were just saying, you know, it's just fun.
my drum beat that made it to the radio that was stolen, that was used in a lot of
All right,
recordings.
you want to sit here?
It was me trying to learn a double shuffle. You know, that's the hardest thing to do is
What do you want to do?
a double shuffle drum fill.
Sound right. Do what you got to do. Do well.
Double shuffle drum fill.
Yeah.
How long do you do it for? My hands go apart immediately. No, double shuffle drum fill.
What do you mean?
Both hands together. With both hands. No, like this. With both hands.
Yeah.
Light, good vibrations.
Oh, okay.
But with both hands together, not apart. With both hands together.
I understand. That's tough.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Black Sabbath.
That sounds like
Excuse me.
The one they call the Wizard. I like the drum fill he does on that.
They were good. People really don't give them enough credit.
Take a duty.
Oh no! I'll get it. Oh no, that's
What happened?
A duty.
Here, I got-
Oh, you know, I'll take that and I'll
Yeah,
go
put it in
get
sanitizer. There you go.
sanitizer.
How you doing? You miss Eddie?
Oh yeah. I do miss him.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know he do that shit, man.
He was something.
I'm dead in the apartment.
That's a privilege of when you don't
That's
go to school. No.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Do what you
I
need
got
to do. You can have your
I got
iPad,
you,
but you don't do what
Here's
you
a
need to
here's a
do.
dry one when you know it.
In there, you know?
Because it's
Yeah.
not very wet.
You know, it's holidays coming up and all.
Yes.
Look
Look at that. There you go.
Oh, Daddy, we had a
You
party
can,
at
you can get a
my
sander out. You can sand these tables.
Look at that. See that? That's crazy, isn't it?
My man be cooking this Saturday.
That's how tie dye was.
Just big party at my apartment.
Oh,
Down,
There
down
you go,
by
Mom.
the
There you go.
lobby. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You cook this in for me?
Nope.
No. No? Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that,
no.
right? Yeah.
It's gonna
He
be.
said no.
Put my phone.
It's gonna work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
$5.
You're not God.
Fine, yeah, I try. I try my best. Don't this will throw it up for
Be
you.
nice to the women. Not more of that. I see I got money for coffee.
You know what's funny?
For coffee.
I'm Jeff, by the way.
Can't
Machado.
hear you.
You already know that. Machado Edward.
Machado.
Yeah. What I was trying to say was I was trying to learn a double shuffle. That's both hands together. That took me a long time just to get both hands to stay
And you
together.
can tell that a normal person how easy it looks, whatever.
It's hard.
It's not.
That's really
It's not easy.
And then not to hit your foot, your base foot on every quarter.
Yeah. It throws you off.
Foxtrot, right? You can flam it slightly.
Your hands want to do this.
Or you could do this.
I know, but your hands want to do that.
So do that. Look.
Almost like a horse gallop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly. There it is. Well, you know who taught me that? Brad Scribner. He said it's
That
called.
sounds familiar.
He said it's called a flat tire.
Oh, think about it. Boom, 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 boom.
I said, but sometimes the tire comes off the rim a little bit. So you got to put a little thing in there, right?
Listen, you probably don't know who this is. I'm sure you're not gonna know. But back in '89 or '88, there was a band out called the Bullet Boys, and they had a song that was called "Smooth Up in Ya."
Ugh.
But no, the drums in it. That's what got me into want to play drums. Literally, weird.
I remember Brad telling me about that.
Bullet Boys, smooth, and it was just a simple boom. That's it. And a lot of guitar. That's it.
Oh, space in between.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Very simple.
You play drums?
That's it. That's it.
You play drums?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
You be on TV.
Heck yeah. I don't want to be famous. Don't want to be rich. Just want to play drums.
I want to have the world's biggest open mic.
Fun. They don't do stuff like that around here.
I want to invite
Why?
everybody, all the
But
famous
why don't they
people.
do that?
All the famous
Let
people.
me tell you something. You know what? It's gonna sound crazy.
And not famous people.
This is gonna be great. You know the park, right? They have that area in the park.
Oh, yeah.
I always say to myself, they should have something like that every week or once every 2 weeks. An
Yeah,
open mic.
but it's cold.
Yeah, in summertime, it's not. You do it like July and August. Have people bands come out
It's
and play.
cold. It's cold this summer.
To me, that would be one of the greatest things they could do.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the cleanest table in town.
I wish we had open mics.
That'd be
every
great,
day.
wouldn't
Yeah.
They used to do that back. I remember.
They used to be everywhere.
In the early-
Every day of the week.
You're right. In the early
Yeah.
2000s, I remember there was a lot of places in Newburgh doing it. I'm like, wow.
You could go every day of the week. Yep.
So great.
And then you'd end up to go to that one where they'd be like, it's a recommended, suggested $3 donation.
Yeah.
You'd be like, bro, I'm not paying to play. Oh, I like that. I like that little spill part you do at the beginning. Yeah, that dribble.
Remember that band, Living Color, Black Eyes?
I don't
They said that
remember.
song, Cult of Personality.
I might have met them.
If you heard it, you heard the song. I know you definitely heard the song. It's
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
It's so deep. I was watching the guy. What's the guy's name from Rush? Neil Peart, right? Man. They were showing his drum set. One of his many drum sets.
Yeah.
136 drums.
Pieces. Yeah, sure.
And he played all of it. He utilized all of
Yeah,
it.
but did you see how he finally set it up? He finally had it where he
I
would
couldn't
put
imagine.
speed rail. They call it speed rail
Yeah.
with the mounts on the stage. They bring the stage out,
Yep.
put the stage
Boom,
together,
boom, boom.
and then everything
Together. Like putting Legos together.
and you put it to cant where it locks, tighten the bolt.
So it's like putting Legos
No,
together.
no,
Swear to God.
no feet on anything. No feet on it. They just went into brackets.
I didn't realize how good he was and who he was until like 1999, 98. I liked Rush, but I didn't love him. I knew people who loved Rush.
I'm laughing at the thought that what you want me to tell you. When the guy goes to the open mic with the back line, right? They got a back line,
Yeah.
and the drummer resets the whole drum set. And the guys are like, wait a
Does that
minute.
happen every time?
Wait a minute, bud.
You
He's
would
like,
forever
he,
do
he
that.
puts a snare up like a half a foot higher and tilts it forward.
It's so true.
He puts the hi
Dude,
hat
that
this
is
high.
so true.
It is, I know.
That is a fact.
Until the house band is finally like, wait a minute, we got to put our foot down.
Come on, man.
He starts switching the sides of the
This is not your,
cymbals.
this is open mic night. This isn't your night.
You know what?
That is so true.
Carlos used to go to the open mic. He used to wheel this big Mesa
That's
buggy
so
on wheels, and they'd be like, "Man, we have amps here." He'd be like, "Not this
Not
amp,
this amp.
not this amp." You know, he
I
rolled
got my
that.
Marshall.
He rolled that thing in there.
I got my PV. I got my Marshall. I got,
They'd see him coming. They'd be like, "Oh no!"
like, what is happening right now?
He didn't even play. He didn't even play that. He was
Really?
play, yeah, he played real.
Like ukulele
yeah,
guy.
he played real quiet, but the amp was 100 pounds.
Ginormous.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
He'd be like, "You don't have this amp." He'd wheel it in on wheels.
Back when I first started, hanging out with the guys that play guitar and stuff, I would say it was about 83, 83.
Uh-huh.
All that they would play would be Van Halen and Judas Priest and Iron Maiden. Those are the three people you heard all the time. And I was never in Iron Maiden. Never.
I like some of that music.
I like that music, but not that band.
Yeah, the lyrics are pretty scary.
Crazy.
When the priest comes to read me the last rites, take a look to the boughs of the last sights of a world that has gone very wrong to me.
Bruce Dickinson.
Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo.
You know, he's like a world-class pilot. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. He owns like 17 airplanes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's really amazing.
You should lend me one.
He's good. That's amazing. You know, you see these guys, and it's funny that your perception of them when you're younger is all these guys, like when they're not singing stuff or like druggies and stuff. A lot of these guys were like just family men. And that was just their persona. You know, a lot of them were. A lot of them were party animals. But this guy went home, went to college. While he was an Iron Maiden, he was going to school to get his PhD in something, Bruce Dickinson, and to get his pilot's license. Like, it's incredible. So, very interesting stuff. You know what I mean?
Notable.
It's admirable, you know. It really is.
Wow. It's notable.
And also, guys like Angus Young and stuff.
I really like his guitar playing.
He made, you know, I don't know if you ever watched him, but
God gave
he only
rock
uses,
to you or something
he
like
only
that.
uses a certain amount of chords, and he does it so well. He does it so well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
And he's still,
And he's very interactive with the audience.
he is. It's funny you say that. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, somebody threw a beer at him. And boy, he lost his mind.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he jumped out there, boy. I'm not kidding.
He's probably trying not to drink.
He's good. Yeah, you know, I think he's 71 or 2 now, right? And you know how he plays? It's all he does, right?
He's not that old.
Honestly, he's gonna have problems with his back.
He's not that old.
He is.
That clock is wrong.
100%.
The clock is wrong.
What's that?
The clock is wrong. The clock is wrong.
No, he might be older than 72.
No, he might be in his early 50s, but he's not 72.
I'll bet you $100 right now. He's at least 68 years old.
Maybe.
At least 68. He might be 7. I think, what did he say? He was born in 19. Yeah, so he's early to mid 70s. 73. 70. That's still a lot. They showed a video of them playing a show, I think it was in Australia. And they usually put on a good show. And the caption was just AC/DC and it had a question mark after it. I never heard him sound so bad. And they put out some great shows still. I watched one on VH1 a few weeks ago. It's amazing. I could not believe it. Could not believe it. And there was a show on last night about the original Bon Scott. That was the original singer. Boy, that guy could drink. That's a jam right there.
That's better than Joe Cocker.
That's better than Joe Cocker.
Yeah. I'm saying.
You are so beautiful.
Yeah.
I tell you, he wrote some really good songs. He wrote a lot of songs for other people. You know?
Little help from my friends.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Can't believe it's going to be 55 degrees today.
Good, good.
That's not bad.
Finally take a jacket or two off.
Yeah, thank you. The past, I don't know, 5 or 6 days, I've had all these clothes on, but underneath this thing, I don't have a thick turtleneck. I could barely put this thing on.
Yeah.
But I had to because I get cold, you know?
I got to shave because I'm starting to itch under here.
Yeah. I shave once a week, roughly.
I just got a nice razor for $3.50 at Family Dollar. You get the whole stack of
Oh, yeah?
refills.
Oh, you got refills too?
Yep.
For $3.50?
$3.50.
That's a great deal.
It's called Family. I'll show it to you.
That's a great deal.
I know. I want to show it to you because I'm so impressed. I'm like, what? How can that be
That's
so?
wonderful,
How can
man.
that be so affordable?
Holy mackerel, bro.
$3.50 you get. Not both of those. Just one tray of those
Those are
refills.
shit. But
That's a good one.
Either way,
And it flexes nice too.
Yeah,
And it's got rubber on the handle. I'm like, what?
I just got from Price Chopper last week. I bought shit. It was just two for some reason two things.
Yeah, and it's like
But the
11
refill,
bucks or something.
replacement
Yeah.
blades, 5 blades. It was $5.99.
Yeah, I don't.
Let me tell you something. Those blades, oh my god,
They're
it was
good?
beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I went like this once,
Uh-huh.
and I just couldn't even believe
It
it.
was like a baby
No,
land,
but
a baby
really?
landed right on your face.
Real, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
It was so unbelievably. And I usually go down, then I come back up to make it smooth. Just going down, going the downward motion,
Oh boy.
make it smooth. My facial hair goes in.
Well, it depends what part of my face, because it's like grows,
Mine's still
a cowlick or
this
something.
thing here.
I got to go up for that.
Yeah, I go down. and then I go
Up, across, and under. Up,
Sometimes it
under.
goes sideways because if you look at the way your hair goes in, certain people, I gotta go this way.
Yeah, you just can't press as hard because you cut that bone right
Oh,
there. Yeah.
listen, we'll get something funny. I don't think you'll see it. A little cut in the down my lip. I was done shaving the other day, finished. And I was just,
And you missed it.
I bled. It bled. I'm not kidding. It bled for 2 hours, and I had to go. I was with my mother. We had to go. First went to the bank. Then we had to go. I'm walking around. She didn't even say anything. I'm walking around, and I'm not kidding. I had a clown mask on. Looked like I was with a dry blood on my lips. I looked ridiculous, and she never said anything.
What was it from razor burn?
From blood, dry blood. I was so mad at her. 2 hours. I'm not kidding. It's not an exaggeration.
Not me. If somebody got a booger on their face, I'd be like, bro.
You got a booger on
You
your
got a booger
face.
on your I'd be like, hey man, why would you just point out? I said, because I'm your friend.
You're helping them.
Right.
You're not
Exactly.
trying to embarrass somebody.
Right. One time this guy got out of the swimming pool, it was wrapped right around his head. It was like at least 13 inches long.
I'm sorry if you're funny.
It looked like it was in orbit.
That is hilarious.
I said, bro, you got
That's
a booger.
gross.
You got a booger, and he's going like
That's
this.
gross. That is
He's
disgusting.
like where right here?
No,
Like
right
no, it's
here.
like it's wrapped around your head. Must have happened underwater.
Oh, gee. Just drop this shit in the floor.
Oh, no. You know what those pom-poms on those hats are for originally?
No,
You don't.
tell me.
Oh, French
I
sailors
don't know.
with the low galley decks, whatever you call that underneath.
Right.
When they hit the high seas, that's what that pom-pom's for.
You're kidding.
Nice.
So it's like a kind of thing. Oh, that.
No,
so
so you don't get bruises on the top of your scalp.
makes sense.
Yeah. Most people,
What the heck?
most people probably don't know that. I didn't know that, but Google will tell you. And I said, hey, that sounds true. Well, because think about it, the ceiling will be low inside of the shed. You know, you can't really afford to have a 14-foot high vaulted ceiling,
No.
cathedral vaulted ceiling with a chandelier swinging back and forth all day. That's good singing on that song. I wanna swing from the chandelier.
Oh, that's a beautiful song.
I like it.
She's so good. She's so
Oh,
talented.
that singing is great.
She's very talented.
Don't waste your talent.
Can you do me a favor? Can you tell me what time it is? The time.
The time,
Summer of 1999.
it's 9:51.
9:51. Shay Shay. Shay Shay.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Now I'm going to go.
Mom back.
Namaste. Now I'm going to go.
You're always looking to mom back.
9:51. I wait for my husband. My husband picking up all the shit money.
You know who taught me a lot about drums?
Who's that?
Marvin Smith.
Who's that?
Boogaloo, he calls himself.
Boogaloo.
He said,
Boogaloo.
yeah, that guy. He said, you want to learn how to play drums? I said, yeah. He goes, F the drums. I said, what? I said, no, I'm listening. He goes, you got to learn to play the cymbal. Then you got to understand
It's funny. Somebody told me that.
positive
Somebody told
and
me that.
negative charge.
Some people are afraid to use this. You know that, right? They're afraid. If you're a beginner, you're afraid to use it because
Because it's obnoxious.
it's weird. But once you learn how to use it,
Push it, ting it, hang it. Yeah. Yep.
it's
True.
It's true. But
Yeah. Yeah.
dude, I'll tell you something. And this is. I mean, it sounds a little weird, but being up on stage in front of people playing music, right? For me personally,
I'm just laughing at the guy with the big drumsticks.
being in front of people playing music
Yeah.
to me, and there's a lot of people and they're into it, singing along with it. To me, is the biggest rush. Better than any better than sex. Better than any drug I could have ever done. To me, it was the biggest rush. Especially when you get done, people are like, "Yeah, good." I'm like, that feels so good.
Yeah, but my breakfast was better than sex.
Yeah, we're getting old.
But what I was gonna say for me, I enjoy a good open mic where people enjoy to be up on the stage.
Exactly.
Because that is a fun day.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I was never afraid to get up on stage. I didn't have any fear.
You know, like
I didn't care.
an open jam open mic where it'd be like, oh, we need a bass
Maybe
player.
somebody else come
Oh,
up. I've
that's
done
it.
that. I've done it.
Yeah.
Oh, so,
That's the best.
and
As
I
long
know,
as-
you know how to play drums. Like, yeah, I can play. They're like, how good are you? I said, I'm pretty good. I got up there. They were playing.
And then
They
like,
played a
thought
song
you
I
said
didn't know.
I thought you said you could play.
But they were playing songs they didn't know, but I just had to keep, the
Yeah.
beat.
Yep.
And good talking to you, bro.
Yep, bye, Jeff.
Have a great day, young lady.
Have a good Christmas. Yeah, see you.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
Merry Hanukkah. What did he say? Merry
Hey,
Swango?
loco.
He's loco. Is he? Are you sure?
Your friend.
Loco
Miss
Vato?
Eddie.
Vato, not Pato. Vato.
Hey, Miss Eddie.
Yeah, I love Eddie.
She's sitting here. I know something wrong here. Something wrong here. Come in. And he don't walk around. He always say how to leave my man. My
Yeah.
man always in my dog.
Yeah.
He gone a long time.
He had a bunch of lookalike brothers running
They
around
found him dead.
using the same name. Yeah, they found another one in Fishkill. I don't know which one was Eddie. Maybe they're all named
You
Eddie.
do jokes, right?
One of them, I don't know if he did or he didn't, but he hung out with people who did.
I remember his girlfriend coming here and for his car. He said car and all his money. He's stupid. I said, damn, Eddie, you got beautiful daughter and wife. You know what I mean?
He had a son, no?
I know you got beautiful wife and beautiful daughter you got.
Oh, I didn't know.
I
The
know-
other one had a son.
I know Eddie.
His brother had a
He
son
got
who
a
lived in
motorcycle.
Ellenville.
You know. Cover them down. Oh, Savannah.
Wow, he likes music more than I do.
He gave me.
He's crazy. That's all right. As long as he's not evil. Yeah, Honor tried to put me over in Imperial last night. I said, listen, some people can stay there no problem, but you don't put somebody who's, a target up in that environment, and then stick them with a roommate. You know what I mean? That's crazy. So I stayed outside. I was like, forget that. I already had problems over there. Not the people who live there's fault. Yeah, he's related to Mike Sticker Smith Cipher Odell. Right, he's not Mike Cipher. That's another person. Who's related to Murray, right? Who's related to Bill Smith, who's related to Russell and the Van Halen doppelganger. Yep. Yep, they're all related. Who's related to Testman. Yes, thank you. I forgot about that.
Every going like one time.
That keyboard doesn't sound that bad. I usually don't like keyboards too much. That one sounds pretty nice.
Da, Valeria.
Yeah.
Come in my bed, babe. Wow.
Bordelais. Mira, vuelta. A vuelta, a vuelta.
Come in.
Grandmother. Means grandmother. I don't know how you say it exactly. Mucho dialecto. Today's gonna be nicer. Warmer. Yeah, I guess that's enough for this show. Let's see. A lot of comments. Well, not that many. I like that couple of green. Yeah, I don't. That's what I thought he said. Green. Do you speak English? Barely.
Hey. Hey, you. And McDonald's.